Phosphor Dot friends, Earl at thelogbook.com, back in the arcade, back to 1983. Somehow we have not yet played q-bert's Qubes, which is kind of surprising because I have spent quite a bit of quality time with this arcade game, both back in the day and more recently in the arcade. This was not something that I waited until emulation came along to find. I was very well acquainted with this, and it's fiendish. You must match all three sides of the target cube. Anything green is good, everything bad is any other color. The rat will fall off of a turning cube, so you don't have Coily to deal with, you have a rat. You are trying to rotate the cubes to match the target. And you have to match kind of a tic-tac-toe pattern, you know, a diagonal, up and down, whatever. Sometimes it will tell you what the options are. Well, let's zoom in on this craziness. It's easy at first, but that is the game lulling you into a false sense of security. Trust me on that. Ah, time ball is still a thing. See how many cubes you can do before time runs out. Q-bert will stay on the same cube until he gets it right. Not too bad. I just ran out of time there. Now, did this have the staying power that Q-bert in its original form had? Probably not. Oops. Now you can shake the rat off that way, but not these other guys with the big noses. Which I do not remember what they are called. Oops. It's gotten difficult on me. It's gone and gotten difficult on me. Okay, I could sure use a time ball right about now. Oh, you shake the other guys by getting them... If you can jump onto a cube that is the same color as them, they will kind of melt into it. Okay. Well, that was certainly something. I can't help but notice that the big difference in the credits is that Warren Davis was not in on this one. He was kind of the designer of the concept for the original Q-bert, where Jeff Lee developed the characters that made it so unique, and of course Dave Thiel came up with the audio scheme for it. Jeff and Dave still worked on this one, but the game as a whole was designed by someone else, because I believe Warren Davis had moved on from Gottlieb at this point. I may be misremembering that, and I'm certain it's in his autobiography. It's just been a minute since I read that, so take what I just said with a grain of salt, if not the entire shaker. But yeah, really, it's a cute game. It's a little bit frustrating and mind-bending, trying to figure out how to, especially once you get into the later levels and you've got to just keep spinning these cubes until it matches up with something. Then it gets frustrating. But at least in the early levels, it's kind of fun. But it just isn't the beauty of Q-bert is that you instantly figure out what is going on with that game. Whereas here, it takes you a couple of minutes, and a lot can happen in that couple of minutes.